Well, hello everybody, Crake and Bake here, hopping on for a quick little Minecraft excursion. Glad for everybody who's able to tag along. Hopefully you're having a good weekend so far, a nice long weekend, and enjoying that weather out there. As you may remember from our last stream, we are now in the Cryptids theme, officially beginning our second theme. And this time I am playing it a lot more conservatively than I had the last time. I've got my little bunker down here all set up, and we've got our mine down over that way that we're gonna go exploring in, try and get some good resources. And probably for today that's about where we'll be spending most of our time, is going and finding some good resources, kind of getting enough to hopefully gear up, get some armor, and be better equipped for going out and about. But obviously we'll see how things go. If we come across some adventures down below, we'll have that to contend with. And otherwise we might also just go out exploring out up above just for a little something different to do. And of course we'll be contemplating what's going on behind us in the mystery door. Who knows? It sure is a mystery though. Alright, well let's hop right into it then, get going. So I'm going to double check what I've got on me, not a whole lot. We did get an iron pickaxe last time, which was nice, but I think we will go ahead and get a couple more just stone pickaxes. Use those for starting off with for some crafting, or for some mining, until we can kind of get a little bit of a better load for just using iron pickaxes exclusively. Oh, I'm gonna need another stick. And maybe 2 more axes. That should be enough for first excursion here. Alright. Get my chicken in my hand. And let's head on down to the mines. So our big goal today is to try and stack up a decent amount of iron so that we can, again, get some good armor on and be a little bit more safe going out and about up above. And let's just see here. We are at Y6 or 17, so we'll go just a couple more blocks down, and then otherwise kind of start doing some straight out mining. Which actually that might be, yeah, perfect. So we're actually right at the depth we want to go for looking for some resources. So we'll just kind of keep going in a straight line then for a little while. Oops. So how's everybody doing out there today? Everybody having a good one so far? If everyone wants to be a little quiet in the chat, that's alright too. Let's see, is this... I can never tell the difference between this block and... Okay, that is granite. Granite and dirt look so similar, but I don't want to waste pickaxe uses on just some dirt. I want to try and save that for the... or just use a shovel on that. Hey, good to hear. Good to hear. It's been a good day for at least some of you out there. Hopefully for everybody. I always like to have a little bit of a wider mine when I'm going off and about. I know you can have more efficient strip mines, but I like having a little bit to see. Oh, hey, look at that. We're already finding some iron. So excellent. Going in this direction has not been in vain. Well, happy to oblige. I definitely am also excited to be getting on for a video today. I realized with the longer weekend I better take advantage of that. Oh, hey, look at all this iron. Boy, this was a good spot to strike out in. Which actually, with all of that, nice. Got enough for a few pieces of armor there. That'll definitely help out a lot. Make us a lot safer when we have to go out and about, since we've already seen that I'm not exactly the most proficient at taking on the mobs out there. That little ankle biter zombie almost got us last time. It would have sure been disappointing to have to end a theme right away after only about 5 minutes. I've got some fun ideas of a couple of monster spots to be making. Get some good cryptid creatures out and about in the distance for builds I'd like to attempt, so we want to try and make this one last for a while if we can. Well, I've got some exciting news then that I've been wanting to share whenever I had the chance. So for those of you who are out there and haven't had a chance to hear yet, I have officially turned in my notice at my current job, and I'll be exclusively mining going forward. Completely Minecraft streamer, 100%. No, not quite. It'll still be more of a side activity for me, but I did recently get hired on for a new job with the local health department, and I'm pretty excited for that. It's definitely a position that I've been wanting to get in with, so that's exciting and a big benefit. It'll have a nice consistent schedule for me. So hopefully that'll just make things easier for my general day-to-day, and also a little easier for getting on and streaming a little bit more consistently. Obviously a lot of big changes to go ahead, but yeah, it's pretty exciting. Is there? Nope, that's just a hole I made. I thought there was a zombie arm sticking out through the wall or something over there. Otherwise, life in general's... Hey, thank you. Life in general's definitely been pretty busy lately. Obviously, applying for jobs, doing interviews, that all took up a lot of time. So that was part of why I've had some gaps in my streaming ability. Also, a couple of family things that have been going on. So just with trying to get everything sorted out there. That's alright. You gotta obviously make time for the important things, and well, it's definitely fun to get on and stream and hang out with everybody who's able to get on. Can't always just devote everything to that. At least not right now. Ooh, hey, a little bit of coal. That'll definitely be plenty useful. Get some experience here and get that good furnace fuel. Boy, this is a big stretch too. Nice. Just keeps going. Oh yeah, that's definitely a big boost. Well, this is a good start already. We're getting some good coal, some stretches of iron. I'd obviously like to see a little bit more iron, but this is at least a good start. I've already got a lot of granite. Let's see, is there... Yeah, granite and andesite. I'm really just not like a huge fan of either one of these, so I'll just use that to kind of scaffold back up. Want to more or less keep going in this direction. It's nice having some of these blocks for, decorations and things down the line, but I don't know, that One of my irks with all of the new blocks that are out in Minecraft is, that not a whole lot of them have as much utility changes. A lot of them are just kind of that aesthetic changes, which are obviously nice. A lot of people completely focus on the building aspects, but it'd be fun if there were a lot more I don't know, just kind of different mechanics, different types of armor, or maybe something that, like a tool that you used in your hand that could only be made out of granite or something. Just more of that sort of thing, but that's alright. Just something else to fill up our inventory. I'm hearing bats and I'm hearing zombies in the distance. I don't know if that means we're coming up on a cave or just running alongside one. Ooh, hey, some more iron. Excellent. That sounded like a spider and a skeleton. Yeah, there's definitely spooky things all around us. Oop, there's some water. Let's see. We'll just block that off and be done with it. I can't quite pinpoint where all those mobs are hanging out. Somewhere nearby. Just gotta keep giving little mob noises reminding us that they're there. Alright, what's going on over here? Oh, there is a big lake of sorts down this way. I don't think we're quite at a point where I want to go exploring in that just yet, but maybe I'll try and think of a good way to mark that off. Maybe let's see, we'll do a couple of blocks of andesite, and then there, that kind of looks like an arrow. You might remember what that means. Alright, otherwise I think we're going to keep running into the lake if we keep going that way, so we will dig a couple of blocks this way and keep moving along our tunnel in this direction. This definitely reminds me though of just kind of my early days playing Minecraft. I think for the first couple of months, all I really did was dug a tunnel in one direction and just kind of kept going, seeing how far I could get. Which then I had a pretty fun little train track going, and had my starter base connected to a castle I started building, so it all worked out for some pretty fun builds. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing spooky stuff around here. Kind of keeps you on edge. You don't know when the mobs are just going to suddenly start flooding into your tunnel that you're digging. Well, the good news is we're almost out of our stone picks, so we're going to have to head back for some further resource converting, so we'll at least be able to leave all the spooky mobs behind. Lock that up, or light that up. Well, I'm hoping we come across maybe a little bit more iron before we move on to the next patch, but that may not be in our odds at the moment. We've come across a few good little spots though, so we're definitely walking away with some good resources here. Uh-oh. Spooky chimes in the background. Does that just mean I'm near a cave, or does that mean there's something terrible alongside the wall now? Oh, that's gravel. I'll make digging a little bit easier, but we are about... Oh, yep, that's the end of our pick. We'll clear out some of this gravel for a little bit, try and make a little bit more headway. Oh, and there's some copper. Let's see, we'll throw up a torch around there. Yep, we're probably about at a dead end for how much further we're able to keep going. That's pretty good, though. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and get this copper. We've got another axe that we're hanging around. Oh, that's must be andesite. Alright, good enough. That was a pretty good first excursion down. We'll head on back to our little starting spot then. Get some more chicken going. And you know what? I've got all this gravel. Oh, I don't have my crafting table on me, though. We've got all this gravel I don't really want to use, but hey, we can make a nice decorative staircase back up through our mine. That'll definitely make going up and down the tunnel easier. Pew. Shoveled. Whew. Yep, definitely going to want to get a train track going at some point. That's already getting to be quite the hike. Alright, so we had some copper going. We'll stick that there for now because we want to get this rolling. Get some nice iron ingots and get some good armor set up. And wonder what time of day it is. Looks like it's just about nighttime. Probably not a bad idea to get some glass, get a window going for us, or maybe even like some iron bars or something. Probably don't really want to waste the iron at this point, but we'll look into some options. Just for a little extra ability to see what our outside looks like. Alright. Oh man, we've already got a lot of copper built up. Doesn't the game know I don't really want any of it? Oof, and our first chest is already getting quite full. So I won't even feel bad about just using up all this granite then. We want to keep a little bit of dirt on hand. Does polished granite make like a different stairs? Oh, that makes slabs. There, get a bunch of granite stairs going. I guess throw that there. I don't know if I'll ever use that. Maybe at some point. Don't really know what I'll need for some good decorations down the line, but... Alright, so we've got all these stairs. Let's make our tunnel a little bit more traversable. And... oop. Oh. When life gives you a block you don't really care about, you gotta at least find some use for it. Now, no, these are getting to be some fancy stairs we got going on. This is just our starting mine. People pay a lot for granite countertops and things. Here we're just blowing it. How much further? Oof, still got a ways to go. No, I should probably get that copper and not just ignore it. Yeah. Probably feel silly down the line if I don't at least collect copper I know about. Alright, that looks like all of it. And throw that right there. There. Taken care of. Hopefully by the time we get back up, then we'll have a nice set of ingots to make some useful armor out of, and maybe a sword. Well, no, I'm sure we don't have that much iron saved up. There wasn't too terrible much. Got too excited placing that one. And there we go. Alright, nice. How much? Oops. Am I hearing? I think I hear a traveling trader up there. Yep, I definitely do. I think it's a little too spooky out there right now with the dark, though. So let's collect this, and we'll get one more round going. Maybe sleep quick and then see if there's any good sales. My guess is no, but you never do know. Alright, traveling salesman, what do you have for us today? Oh, you only want to trade emeralds for things. Well, that's no use for me. Don't you know I'm dirt poor? Alright, well, that didn't end up being too terribly useful then, but still, a little exciting. Have somebody coming and visiting us. And in the meantime, it's time to get serious. Alright, already feeling much more secure. Fortunately, that's about all the iron we had to make a chest plate off of, but still, a lot more secure than we had been at the start here. Alright, we're going to need to make another chest too, so we're going to have to go get some wood after this. I should probably... too late. Get some copper going though, I guess. I'll do this stack, just a half. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Alright, nice. Oh, do I not have enough for pants? Guess we'll get a hat and call that a day. And what do I want to drop off? Yeah, we definitely need to get another chest or two going. I guess that'll do it for now. Alright, feeling much better here though. Already we can at least take 1 or 2 shots, and I suppose we may as well get a oops, wrong one. Get a stone axe just so that we can go a little faster. Oop, I'm all out of sticks. There. Be much more efficient at getting some trees chopped down, and I suppose we may as well bring our saplings with too. We've already got a couple of those, and we can get our replanting going right off the bat. Alright. Close our door so nothing sneaks in there. And looks like we're good. Alright. Go ahead and start getting some trees, and actually while we're at it, may as well go dig out some sand. That way we can make a window or two. I thought there was a beach over in this direction. Oops, ouch. Hey, Piggly Wiggly. Yeah, perfect, some sand. All these cute little turtles just hanging out. How's it going, you guys? Boy, there's a lot of you. Definitely looks like a good spot for a Nessie to like to hang out with all those turtle buddies. Get some sand then. Maybe just enough for, what, 16? That's probably a good enough start for a little window, maybe a glass roof or something. Oh, hey! That's kind of a fun idea for a base out here, making like an observatory. Since we're supposed to be out looking for cryptids, kind of going out squatching and stuff, we can have our little glass observatory viewing area to observe the natural wildlife. I like it. Alright, I think our base, yep, perfect. Actually, I don't think that I ever took note of our coordinates out here. There we go. That'll just help for making sure we don't get lost too bad down the line. I better put these pork chops in my offhand quick. Considering I'm, getting pretty hungry already. Alright. Start chopping down some trees then. Get a little bit more of that resource going. And then we didn't quite get as much iron as I was hoping, so I guess we'll go back down in the mine for another run, but otherwise we're actually pretty close at this point. I would like a full set of iron if possible, and an iron sword before we go venturing out too far out in the outside. And we're definitely starting to get a little bit lower on food, so we're going to have to potentially look into getting a farm or two started. Maybe get some cat, or well, we've got a lot of pigs around, so definitely utilize the pigs, but then also maybe try and find some chickens or something just to keep that rolling. Alright, is that enough? Yeah, we'll do a little bit. One more tree. That one's too short. Oops, that's not going to help us too much. Chopping down a tree with a tree, that just seems rude. Alright, nice. Getting a good little start here. I think then too, once we kinda... Ooh, nice free sticks. Once we get some more armor, then we can also kind of just run out and go explore the surrounding area a little bit. See if we don't stumble across a neat beastie or two. Oh, there goes our traveling salesman who was just a little too overpriced for us at this point. But maybe in the future we'll be able to pick up something. Uh-oh, I heard a zombie over there. We'll just go back to our safe little hobbit hole. For now, anyways. Alright. Get this sand going then, so we can start in on our observatory a little bit. I suppose I can't really drop anything off because we're pretty desperate for the storage space at the moment. Alright. I suppose we may as well just make that into a double chest. I think. Nope, that didn't work. Guess we gotta put next to it. That's alright, we can expand out our our starting hole a little bit. There we go. So much more space. Put that there. Oh, we already had an axe. Man. Someone out there probably noticed that and was chuckling to themselves this whole time. Alright, drop off our trees. Don't really need those. And I guess we don't really need the spruce logs or the planks for going back down in the mines, but we are going to need some more regular picks, and probably one more shovel wouldn't be a bad idea just to replace the things we've been using up. Oh, and of course I got rid of all my sticks. Probably actually remember how many of everything I need to make stuff someday, but that day is not today. And we'll throw that up there. Alright. Yeah. And got a good chunk of glass. Let's go ahead and try and make a little bit of a window while we're still here. Let's see. Maybe we can just expand everything out one more in this direction quick. And then it'd be good to have it kinda just right there. So let's see here. Alright. Quick cover that up. And then like that. There, kind of getting a nice little viewing platform going. Oops. Switch that back in. Been needing to get a little bit of a higher roof here anyways, just for a little bit more sanity. The low ceiling was definitely making things feel claustrophobic. We've still got just our little dirt hut, but we can work on improving that with time. Already we're getting our little observatory. Uh-oh. Looks like I was getting a spam caller. I am actually on call this weekend, so I have to keep an eye out in case I get a call from work. I'd have to run off quickly, but looks like that was just someone trying to sell me something or find out who I'm voting for or whatever else it is that, those spam callers like to call about. Alright, that's a nice little viewing window so far. I don't think we're going to have too much more glass. We'd have enough to do, one more little segment. So I guess we may as well do that. And I suppose, too, our door here, oops, can maybe, oh, shoot, that's right. That's why it was built that way. So I guess we'll do like a little right there. Yeah, we'll figure something out better with that down the line. Alright. Another little chunk of our window here. Hopefully nothing spooky drops in while we're just haphazardly digging above our heads, but there we go. Alright, nice. A little bit of a viewing area then. We can maybe even do like yeah, let's push this back just a little bit. Let's see, we gotta keep that there. But then we could put, yeah, I like that. Then we can actually look out there a little bit better. So if we maybe make our roof a little, or our ceiling a little bit higher just all around, so we're not quite so cornered in. Oop, stepped on my bed. Alright, nice, nice. Then maybe put our chest of valuables up at the head of the bed. We gotta keep it in a well-guarded area after all. It'll make it a little easier to break apart, and of course it'll make a big mess that we'll have to deal with, but we'll quick throw our chest back down and fill it back up. Alright, got that there. And dropped off. Oops, we want that one back. No, we're going to want that back too. Nice. And I suppose grab a little piece of dirt, because you never know when you're going to want to crawl around in the dirt down in a mine. But yeah, that's nice. Now we can kind of actually look out a little bit. Probably down the road we'll get where it actually kind of steps up and is more of a viewing bubble or something, but for our early point, that'll help things out. Oh, and I'm gonna have to go on a quick break. I do see I actually got a voicemail, so I'm just gonna make sure that it's just spam and not anything important. So I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, and we are back. So it did turn out it was a call from work, but it was something about something going on later, so nothing that I have to run in for at this time, so we are still good. Alright, we'll do just a tiny bit more tidying up here. Kind of keep making things look sharp, and actually I'm going to want to keep that crafting table along with us for the ride now that I'm thinking about it, just so we don't have to necessarily run up here quite as often. Drop that there. And hey, let's put those granite slabs to use. I bet I need my crafting table out for that. Yep, I sure do. Since we made a little viewing bubble, might as well have a little viewing platform steps. Yeah, I guess that looks alright. I can see the appeal to the granite. Alright, we'll get all of that back in hand and then head on down on our fancy new steps. So I don't have to hold the space bar just to go up and down the mine. And I guess we may as well bring the crafting table all the way down with us, just on the off chance we need it while we're down here. I suppose we'll just put it at our starting point, then we can see how far we end up making it. Alright, so we will stick that right there. Alright. I think everybody knows the routine. We just kind of keep on digging and heading in this way and seeing if we come across anything good. So I am keeping it 3 high just for a little bit more of an open space, feel a little less closed in, but certainly just doing like a, uh-oh, got another lake. Probably actually that same lake. Oh yeah, that's a big one. Alright, well, let's see. We'll throw some of this back up in the wall. And looks like if we just go maybe, I don't know, half dozen blocks in this direction, we'll kind of avoid that whole area. Which is just fine, because, you know, our whole point is to come down here and dig a bunch of stuff and try and find some iron, so even if we have to go outside of our path, it's more or less just directing us along a different way, kind of a natural meandering to our tunnel. Oh, I don't want to stick my dirt back in hand. That's a little bit more useful than granite, since we can just punch that if need be. Alright. Well, since we're going to have a little bit of time on our hands again, another topic of conversation I can sure jump into is, again, what I've been reading lately. So I've got a public health book club that I'm part of, and our... Well, this looks like it actually might open up into more of a cave. Nope, never mind. Don't want to go down that. Not yet, anyways. We'll close that off. Oh, it's the glow lichen. Oh, that's where those little bubbles of light are coming from. Clever. So yeah, like I was saying, I've got a book club I'm a part of, and our book we've been reading for this time around is called "In American Sickness," a journalistic book that came out relatively recently. Let's see, how much further do I have to go around to get around this? All right, still got a little ways. And it essentially is kind of breaking down why American healthcare costs as much as it does, kind of the factors that have historically contributed to that, and theoretically, now that I've gotten through part 1 that more explains the history of the issues and how we got to where we are, part 2 is supposed to then discuss some possible solutions. But definitely it's been a very interesting and eye-opening read. I've really been enjoying it, and unfortunately it's also one of those ones that kind of gets your blood pressure up whenever you read it, so we were going alongside of a cave. But yeah, very, very interesting read. Definitely something I would recommend to a lot of people who would be interested in kind of those sorts of topics, interested in those journalistic type writings. Let's see. Kind of want to explore this, and I do have some armor now. The book is called "In American Sickness." It's by Elizabeth Rosenthal, and then it does have a subtitle: "How Healthcare Became Big Business and How You Can Take It Back." So yeah, very, very interesting, very well written. I forget exactly how it works. I think it's just that she has a medical degree. I didn't think the author specialized in anything, but she had a medical degree and a journalistic degree, and actually worked as like a journalist for, I forget which organization. She kind of explains her whole bio at the start of the book, and then it kind of breaks things down in a medical way. So kind of following how a medical note would be written, which is kind of a fun little extra writing style with it all. Ooh, nice. There's a lot of iron in this little cave. Good thing we came this way. So yeah, it just makes for kind of a very interesting read there. Kind of going back to the history of, where different aspects of American healthcare come from, starting out with insurance companies, as kind of being the very first cause of medical prices being what they are today, explaining how historically insurance companies had essentially been a coverage that you would get so you more or less would pay your daily expenses while you were in a hospital. So it was a very, very cheap amount that you would pay at the beginning of the year, but then it was also, very minimal amount that would be paid back. But essentially it was just to cover your expenses while you were in the hospital for like 28 days or so. With the idea being, back at the time insurance was created, you either were healthy on your own accord after 28 days, or you had died from your illness. Since at that point hospitals were essentially just a place where you could go and be watched while you either healed naturally or died. So just really, for one thing, just kind of a very astounding statement from the author of just thinking like, wow, that's kind of the level that healthcare used to be, of we couldn't really do a whole lot, and it was just, what you're able to survive through on your own, more or less. But then, of course, medical practices continued to improve. Healthcare actually became where they, could do interventions that were meaningful, and it could extend life. And so just very, kind of forced the change then with the insurance, where, previously it was just to cover your household expenses, but now healthcare had developed to a point where it was actually expensive. There was a reason to pay a hospital more than essentially just for a bed to lay in. And so insurance companies started losing a lot of money. And so then, more or less, in order to stay afloat, they had to adapt in ways to try and keep their funding going while people were actually going to the hospital and then coming out alive again. So that kind of developed into the private insurance companies that, were able to reject, the elderly and the sick, essentially just take on healthy patients, which is obviously a lot more profitable to collect money from someone who never actually has to pull out their insurance, who just gives you money out of the theory that you might be sick someday. And so then especially the, employer-based or kind of charitable insurances really then just holding on to those really sick people. And so in order to, again, stay afloat, they had to adapt to increasing prices. And then the author kind of explains how over time, in order to run these businesses that, charitable people didn't really have any idea to run, they brought on now business people to run the business aspects. And what are business people great at? Cutting costs and increasing profits. So just kind of how, in order to stay afloat, they had to take on these measures, but then ultimately, to survive, had to become itself a business. So just kind of how that was one of the first triggers for costs of things starting to increase, where these private insurance companies essentially saying, hey, this is what we're willing to pay out. And we're going to charge these higher premiums and, not really reimburse all that much. So that kind of keeps following, the hospitals, in order to stay afloat with these low reimbursements, had to start charging more since they'd only get, say, 40% back on what they said the charge was. So then they would say their charge was higher in order to at least get back what they reasonably needed, doing maneuvers like that. But then, of course, over time, hiring on more business people to take over these sorts of things, and the prices that were being asked for kept increasing more and more, while the actual true cost to operate didn't actually change all that much. So then just kind of the game that the hospitals and the insurance played with each other, kind of one after the other, bouncing back. Well, we need this much. Well, we'll only give you this much. Well, now we actually need even more. And so essentially how that game kind of kept rising up the hospital prices and things. And more or less that's kind of the model that dictates. The author continues to show how, then the private practice physicians adapted their methods, lab services adapted their methods, medical device makers. That was the scariest chapter, essentially demonstrating how medical devices are practically unmonitored by the FDA, because through loopholes and things, the medical device makers always file for a certain type of patent that doesn't actually require much oversight, even though the device that may be coming out may actually be entirely new and never tested on a living being. But they would say that it was essentially the same exact product that was already out in the market, and so then it more or less would not be checked to make sure it was actually safe to use. So that was definitely a very scary read, just hearing about kind of those practices. So yeah, I won't go too much further into all the details, but kind of the point being just a very insightful and well written book. A lot of things that I've learned from it as I've been going through, and I'm definitely hoping that this part 2, that's supposed to give offers on ideas of how to improve the issues, will actually give some good improvement suggestions. Some actionable items. But yeah, very, very interesting read. Well, we're actually walking away with quite a good amount of iron here. So that's a nice takeaway from all this caverning exploring. I saw those glow squids down there. I don't know if I want to just kill them or not. I should probably try and get that lapis, because then we can make more headway on enchanting and things. Yep. I guess I should have gone after those glow squids. I do not see them anymore. I think that's the name for them. Or at least the common name for them. A little dirt platform here. Little space to dig off of. Is that it? I guess that's all the lapis that was over there. Where'd my shovel get to? There we go. Oh, hey, we actually do have quite a good chunk of lapis, though. I forget how much it actually does drop when you do break some blocks. Wait, are these not floating? I thought stuff floated better than that now. Oh well, we got it. And it was dirt. Not that big of a deal if we lost a little of that along the way. Alright, well, let's see. Oh, completely missed this one. Apparently I gotta use my eyes a little bit better. Oop. There we go. Alright, well, let's see. So our tunnel has kinda hit a point where we've got some caves and some underground lakes we keep running into. So maybe what I'll do is actually backtrack a little ways. Let's see. Probably don't want to leave this area open just because there were some dark spots and things. Yeah, maybe do like some andesite or something off in that spot. That doesn't really make much of a visual difference. Oh, cobblestone. That's something you wouldn't really see in a natural mine stretch there. I can kind of visually remember that that's where we had gone caving at, but for now we'll maybe head back this way. You're kind of hitting a lake over there too. I mean, in all honesty, we could just go back to our stairs and then kind of start off in a different direction along this stretch. I think we'll just do that. And just for funsies, a torch. Still want to stay at this level because we are still looking for iron, and this is kind of that good iron level. But we'll just kind of start cobwebbing and branching out along this way, see what fun things we come across. If nothing else, we get the fun of just digging a straight old hole over this direction. It's just a very relaxing activity to get into. Oh good, I don't have any more picks in my inventory. Ooh, hey, some iron. Ooh, nice. Boy, we should have gone this direction right to begin with. Look at all this iron over here. No, we came across good stuff off in that one spot for sure. Nice. Good find, good find. Well, I think we've definitely gotten to a point where... Oh, even more iron. Nice. Well, now we're definitely getting to a point where we found a good chunk of resources down here. I think definitely enough to safely start venturing. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Look at all of this. Just keeps going. Man, we should have gone this way for right off the bat. We could have been done tunneling a long time ago. Well, nice. This will get us nice and well equipped for kind of a starting venture, heading off and out into the more wildernessy area. I think we'll try and get some more sand, build up our observatory window a little bit more, and then otherwise just kind of start exploring around the area of where we decided to set up our base camp. Well, where I decided to set up the base camp. And then, of course, we'll want to try and get down to some deeper points for some future mining, get some other resources for maybe getting an enchanting table and just some diamond gear in general. Ooh, hey, redstone! So that's definitely some things that we'll want to do down the line, but I think... oh, yeah, my iron pickaxe. I think for the rest of this session anyways, we'll spend some time out in the... outside, and who knows, maybe we'll find Bigfoot. This looks like a good Bigfoot woods. You just never do know. Nice. We're getting some good lucky finds around here today. A little of that for a platform. So yeah, we'll keep going down here in the mines till I get through this stone pickaxe, and then we'll head back up and craft some things and see what we have out in the outer area. And actually, if we can, it would be nice to get... I think we have some eggs up in our chests up there. It'd be nice to get a little bit of a farm or two started. Oh man, even more iron. I always pick the wrong direction to start out in. All the good stuff is always just off to the other side from where I decide to strike out for the first venture. Yeah, we needed the lapis though too. That was something we were going to want down the line. Ugh, coming across this poop rock. Well, bird poop rock, I should specify. I don't know, I think there's maybe like a polished andesite, or diorite. I wonder if that looks a little tidier. Oh, hey look, it's actually something you can just craft. Let's take a peek at that. Oop. Yeah, I guess that looks kinda nice. Kind of a marbly texture. Alright. I guess I can stop giving diorite so much grief. It actually does look okay when it's put together in this form. Oh good, it actually saves. It's not one of those silly blocks that when you mine it, it suddenly is a different version of itself again, like an unpolished. And actually that polished diorite may be about the right kind of block that we're looking for one of the builds we'll work on down the line. Ooh, hey, some more lapis. Nice. Good finds down this way. Well, this is officially the lucky mine shaft that branched off in this direction. Throw out a torch right there. Alright. Well, nice. Got some good early stuff there. Plenty to work around with. So we'll head back up, start venturing around outside, see what explorations we can get into off in the up and up. Oh yeah, these stairs are a lot better too. Just makes getting up the mine a lot easier, if not a little jittery. Oh, and now we got a little bit of daylight going. Yeah, this was a good choice, getting this little bubble window put together. Might even just kind of make a whole bubble glass ceiling or something. Polished andesite. You know, that polished andesite might make a decent floor. How do we feel about that? Here I was giving all of these different blocks some grief. Oh yeah, that looks kind of fancy. A little bit more official. Kind of like a tiled block floor here. Yeah. Sprucing up our dirt hovel a little bit. I'm digging it. Let's see then. Put out our crafting table, make a quick, oh gosh, now there's all kinds of other types of things we can make. That is the one problem with crafting anything, is that suddenly you get your whole menu of 1,000 new things you can make that you never know you didn't want. Just want wood planks. Oh, whoops. Alright, we'll get one of those for now. Just so we can start sprucing up our floor a little bit. And who knows, chances are good we'll completely change this down the line, but for the time being, it's at least going to be a nice little bit of an upgrade around here. Oh no, the mystery door! Nobody look. Nobody look. Ah. There. Oof. Can't see what's behind the mystery door. That would ruin all the mystery. Alright. Not too bad, not too bad. I guess I should dig out this spot under the chest. And I guess we can explode the bed a little bit. Oh, never mind. It still has a platform, so we're good. Do I have more andesite in here? Aha! There we go. Just need like 2 more blocks worth. Actually, if I just do it in my normal inventory, then we don't have quite as many options that we can work with. Oh, and I should get some iron smelting. I don't know what I was doing there. Alright, let's see here. Get down in this little hole. Not the diorite. Where'd the andesite go? There it is. And yoop. Alright, nice. So just kind of making a little bit more of a formal official platforms and things. Still not entirely sure what we'll do for our walls. Be nice to have something a little bit brighter, but yeah, not 100% sure what we'll do with the walls just yet. Guess we'll need one more round of that. And whoops. Can't leave that there. It won't be our nice matching border anymore. I suppose maybe just dirt across. Yeah. For the time being, at least. There. A little bit matching around here. Yeah. Slowly but surely we'll spruce this place up. Maybe even get some lanterns going or some glowstone or something, I don't know. Just kind of make things a little bit more decorated. Alright, nice. So we can drop off some of this junk we don't want or need anymore. And that's probably good for that. We'll grab this one iron ingot because we are going to want to take all of these iron ingots, make some pants and some boots. And oh, we do have enough for a sword. There we go. All right. We are in business. There we go. Looking very nice and sharp. Even more sharp now that we have a sword in hand. There we go. We are ready to start venturing outside some more then. Can actually take on a mob or two without just getting knocked out right away, so that'll definitely help with our adventuring. Oops, knocked open the door, I think. Oh, good. Hopefully that means that we're already much better equipped to last a little while longer. Alright. Well, we've got some things going over there, but I think it is time then to head on out. We'll grab some more sand to work on our bubble here. Actually, is the sun going down? Might be better to wait until it gets to be daytime again. Might do like some wood walls or something. That'd probably look good. Just some maybe some strip bark things, or just some planks even. Spruce planks are always pretty classy. What do we think about that? It's alright, I guess. If we're gonna have like the stone flooring though, I don't know. Things to play around with. Let's maybe do a couple of... We're gonna want these anyway, so we might as well get some. Let's see what we think about all this. Before we go too far, just kind of get a picture. Is that kind of the look we want? Yeah, let's just dig out this whole swath so we can really get a good visual on it. I guess that's an okay combo. Looks kind of nice, kind of venture-y. Let's see. Is that what we wanna... Yeah, I suppose so. Alright, so I guess that's the general kind of motif we'll work around with. At least for the time being. That's one of the obviously great things about Minecraft. We can always just tear it all down and put it back up again down the line if we really decide we just didn't like what we built. But yeah, I think that's kind of what we'll work with for the time being. Alright, we'll go take a... Oh, hey, our iron's done. And we'll just throw one more in there just to get the rest of that. So that's good too. We've got this nice little cache of extra iron, so that'll be helpful for either making more tools down the road or other useful equipment pieces. So we'll take a snooze for now then, and then go see what mischief we can get into outside. Give the creepers a chance to all... Well, I guess the creepers went light on fire, but the zombies a chance to all light on fire. And here we go. Alright, we're in the clear right around nearby. We'll head back out to Turtle Island and get some more sand. Ooh, there's a lot of pigs over here. Nice. And actually, it might be worth going out into the ocean over this way. We might come across a sunken ship or something, or... Oh, hang on a second. Oh, it's all icy right here. Well, what do you know about that? I didn't realize we were that close to a icy biome. Ooh, and are those pumpkins? I don't know what those are. Might be pumpkins. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, nice. Well, that'll definitely be helpful for... Wait a second. Yeah, yep, those are pumpkins. Nice. Well, this'll be good. We can get a little pumpkin farm going too. You know, I didn't check how thick the ice is, but I figured that Minecraft rules of as long as anything is a block long, it'll support you, that we were in the clear. Ooh, hey, and I think I'm seeing cows in the distance here. Yep, definitely some cows. So that's helpful too, because then we can get a little bit of a leather farm going. Oops. That's probably about all the pumpkins I really need for the right now. Ooh! The heck is that? That looks fancy. Ooh, and hey, I think we got a sunken ship over there, maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Either way, we're gonna go check it out. Yeah, nice. Swim on over this way. Nice. Well, that'll definitely help out. Might come across some good resources. Some good hidden resources over here if there's a nice chest down here. Alright. Oh, that doesn't go anywhere useful. Ooh, hey, there's some fish over there. I am not seeing a chest. Also, I'm getting pretty low on the... There we go. Get some energy back. Alright. Come on, chest. Oh, that's not good. A water zombie. Alright. Good thing we got all our good equipment and our nice new sword. Alright. Okay, come on here. Secret pirate chest. I know you gotta... I'm sure you're hanging around some... Hey, there we go. quick grab everything and then make a run for it. Whoop. Alright, nice. Found a, oh, just a regular book. But then a buried treasure map. And I think I heard another zombie. Oh, gosh. Nobody likes you. Go on and get. 4 swings, you say, huh? There we go. Got rid of that guy. We got this little neat structure that was over here. Should go check out quick. A magma block. Some fish hanging around. This is a pretty neat looking thing. Ooh, hey! The, what are they called? Sea lanterns? I think that's a sea lantern, yeah. Nice. I think this must be like a, what, underwater temple or something? Sure is a pretty neat looking structure here, for sure. I don't know that this... Ooh, hey, another chest. Oh, another zombie. Let's see. A little platform for... he's pretty slow moving. Quick sneaking in. Oh. Oop. Not a good situation to be in. Let's see here. Gotta find something I can stand on. Where's my dirt at? There we go. Let's see here. I can hear it. Where'd it go? Oh, there you are. Boy, there's a lot of these guys around. I wonder if it's just the temple that they're all attracted to. I don't really know the mechanics of what kind of threats to be keeping an eye out for around this. A lot of fish. Let's see. Ooh, there's a lot of them around here. And that chest is buried with a block on top of it, so I can't really get at it without clearing that block first. So that's kind of a bummer. Ooh, hey, there's a chest, though. Ooh, look at all these goodies. Well, I think we have exhausted this area a little bit for what we are currently capable of getting at. I think... Ooh, hey, nope, and there's another chest. I think that it'll be worth coming back and exploring more, but... ooh, a lot of wheat. That's really helpful. I think for now we'll call that a good victory. Well, that's some pretty exciting finds over there. And hey, you never know what kind of sea monster may be lurking down in a aquatic temple like that. So definitely a fun place worth exploring, looking for something. Is that a fox? Aww! That was adorable! I didn't know there were foxes now. Whoa, cute little guy. I feel bad for spooking it. It was just trying to snooze in its tail. Alright, well, we have some important business. We have this treasure map that we stumbled across. Is this anything that we can go track down right now? Maybe, maybe not. I did see some sugarcane over here that we'll maybe grab to start farming. And actually, it's starting to get a little dark out, so we probably want to try and head back to our base before the mobs really come out in full swing here. Ooh, hey, and a bunch of chickens. Good. We'll collect the eggs and leave the chickens for now. Well, nah. We could use some chicken meat. We're getting a little low on our food resources. There we go. That's good enough for the time being. And I think this is, what, Turtle Beach? Nice. Alright, so that was a good little adventure out. Oop, and the spookies are already starting to head over this way, so we better run for cover. Hey, Piggly Wigglies. And our base is right around this intersection. Let's see, there's the red roses. And should be... Oh, Skelly guy. Run and hide. Because he has an enchanted bow and I do not feel like dealing with that. Alright. Well, we're doing pretty good then. We're definitely low on health at the moment, but we'll get some food going now that we found some chicken and get that going back up. We found some fun things to go looking for. We've got this treasure map, I think. Yeah, we found a second treasure map. In that other... Ah, that's a ripoff. It's the same treasure map. Well, that's disappointing. But still, we'll have a fun treasure to go looking for down the line. Stick that there. And actually, those are more or less all we've got for food at the time being. Alright, we've got wheat now, so that's definitely going to be useful. I guess there's no reason to hold on to that second treasure map, but it's so hard to get rid of stuff. This leather tunic is kind of pointless now that we've got iron, but it still looks kind of fancy, so maybe if we feel like just being fancy, we can throw that on. In fact, let's give it a try. Let's see how we look. A little bit more on theme, maybe. A little bit that kind of wildernessy vibe. I think it works out okay. Get that some pumpkin seeds going so we can get a little farm starting up again there. Alright, nice. Oh, I completely forgot to... Oh wait, did I? I might have gotten some sand. Nope, completely forgot to get it while we were out. So that's something we'll still need to go and get. But we got some eggs, we got some sugar cane, so we definitely got a nice start. We've got these pumpkins. We're cooking up some chicken. So yeah, I think we're doing pretty good all overall. Which, I hate to say it, but I think that means that we've kind of reached a point where probably about time to call it a day. Got some good mining in and found some resources, feeling a lot more secure to go out and about. And we've got some outside resources that'll definitely help with building up kind of a farmstead area. I think next time we'll kind of start developing more of the outside area of around our base. But yeah, overall I think we had a pretty good luck finding some things and doing some exploring. So thanks everybody who was able to come along and hang out. This has been Crake and Bake doing some Minecraft, and glad to have you, and we'll see you next time.